Hello, hello, hello. I just noticed I forgot to remove the, um, how do you call it? The text from the clock. I kind of forgot to remove that. But how's everyone doing? I have been quite busy this week, so yeah, not too much I can talk about, but basically I had plans this Friday, which kind of got cancelled last minute. So yeah, I usually would have streamed on Friday, but because I thought that there's gonna be a a meetup, I in advance kind of canceled the stream. And yeah, today I went to the barbers with my pa, and I got a haircut. So yeah, that's the exciting thing that happened today. Usually, when it comes to a day where I go to the bar with my papa, he's we go to my parents' home basically to eat breakfast afterwards, and usually I talk with my papa a little bit about whatever is currently going on in, in my parents' life. And my mama is really like she wakes up late. She's most of the time not really mobile, so she's either still sleeping usually or just hanging out in the kitchen watching TV. So I usually go into discussions with my papa where we basically talk about whatever. Like today, a few days ago, my papa did a little experiment on our network storage that we share. Exactly at the point where I wanted to share some resources that were located on that network storage. And he decided it was a good idea at that moment to kind of play around with the right management, and I kind of got locked out of my resources for about 15 minutes because my papa was kind of playing around with this stuff, and I'd message him like, "Hey, are you maybe doing something with the network storage right now?" And was like, "Yeah, but how does it affect you?" And I'm like, I can't send my resources to people. Like that's kind of important right now. Could you please put my resources back where I can get them? And yeah, it took like 15 minutes to get everything back, but that was fine so far. So yeah, not optimal. Timing was funny. So yeah, things that happen. Anyways, that was my weekend so far. I've also been hit with a god awful bill that kind of a little bit more than I expected. Like like I got a post of like rent. How would you say it in English? Like the side cost, secondary costs for living, basically, where like heating and stuff is separately like every half year or every year. So that that was handed to me, and yeah, it's like 5 times what I would have expected it to be. I think last time it wasn't that much. So yeah, I actually, this end of month is getting actually really close. Like I'm not used to my end of month being financially that close, especially because I've been like getting some stuff that yeah that wasn't specifically necessary to survive, let's say. So yeah, a little close. Nothing where I would be too worried about anything, but yeah, kind of went into a territory that I would prefer not to be in. But it's fine. My paycheck is around the corner. It will be fine. I will pay the bill immediately. I hope that that nothing else will suddenly show up next month, and I will try to I will try to minimize what do you call it, spendings. I will try to minimize spendings for the next month, so I can comfortably pay every other bill that I have now. So yeah, I also upgraded my setup, and I really hope that let me check something. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen again. I forgot to check this. Alright, I hope it's better now. Because for some reason yeah, okay, it's better now. For some reason, I have no idea why. For some reason, with the newest version of OBS, my microphone tends to have a disagreement with OBS if I don't swap it to default and back to the microphone. I have no idea why. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but apparently the newest version of OBS kind of makes it so I have to reconnect my microphone for some reason. So yeah, that's fun, and I forget about it every time. And yeah, it's also apparently happening multiple times, but that's kind of because of whoops, I accidentally went out of my view here. Yeah, apparently that's also kind of a combined problem with a problem that I have right now, still, even after I upgraded my graphics card, even though there was like everything pointing to the graphics card being the problem. So I swapped my graphics card for a definitely better. Like the upgrade was definitely a good thing, but it did not solve my problem. And I don't know what to do from this point on, because like only thing I could try to improve is getting better RAM with faster timings. That's the only thing I can think of that will actually maybe help. Because I have 60% of rendering lag. Like I have 16% frame drops for no reason. I can comfortably watch multiple streams with 180p, no problem. But for some reason, OBS rendering my scenes is messing up. And I don't know why. And I'm kind of annoyed at this point. Because there's no real reason for this to still happening. So I will try to figure out what it is exactly, because I have done everything that improves the frames. Like for example, before I tried all the other stuff, I had like 20% dropped frames. Now it's 16. It's still bad. Like it's still intrusive. If I, for example, if I will, it will show up probably once I start gaming, because then it's really obvious where it's like it's stuttering every 2 seconds. Like my for example, my background image like this is obviously not a smooth animation in the OBS, but the file itself is like a smooth animation usually. Like there's no reason for this stuttering that is happening, and yeah, it's bad. Like I don't want this to look like this, and there's no reason for this to look like this. But I don't know what to do. So I'm kind of yeah, I don't know. Like if there's not a lot I can do. I could kind of switch around my setup, where currently I'm using my gaming PC to stream. No, I'm not using my gaming PC to stream. Instead, what I do is I use my gaming PC entirely for gaming, and there is an OBS like view open. Like I do have OBS open with some scenes that are basically just the game scenes for the current game that is open. And with that, I am sending a signal via AV like the NDI is a network data something, and I'm sending like my gameplay over the network to my Ubuntu system. So my gaming PC is purely gaming currently, and I am thinking about making making my gaming PC bear the burden of the streaming as well, and just getting VTube Studio started on my Ubuntu, where I then will just the other way around use the NDI plugin to send my VTube Studio to my gaming PC, so that the rendering and everything on my VTube Studio will be handled by the Ubuntu PC and just be sent as a rendered image to the gaming PC. That is basically the only thing I can currently think about, other than like trying to one thing I will try to improve the RAM situation, Because at this point I have enough parts to... Basically, I still have somewhere lying around a Ryzen 3 processor. I now have the 1060 for another machine, basically. So I can technically, at this point, with another motherboard, make another server so that the old servers are like basically completely swapped out at this point. Like I have enough parts at this point. If I buy the RAM, I would only need another motherboard to make another server at this point. So it's not the worst thing that I will have to buy RAM, probably with a lot better clock speeds. But it's kind of annoying that my problem didn't go away as I expected. And I have to now try to come up with a solution as soon as possible, basically. Like, I don't know what... I have to go through all these solutions at this point. Because it's really annoying. Like, the stuttering is really annoying, and I don't want this to be the quality that I for people. Like, it's not okay for me. Like, I don't see it as okay that this stuttering is occurring all the time. So yeah, I will keep working on a solution, but for now, this is what we have to deal with. I hope it's not unbearable, and I genuinely kind of want to apologize. Like, this is not what I want to deliver with the stuttering. It's like I would like all this to be a little bit better. And I really thought that upgrading the hardware would just make this problem disappear, but apparently it didn't. So yeah, thanks everyone who is, even though this is hard to watch, is still here to watch. I really appreciate you. You are what keeps me going. And yeah, I will do everything to make this better. But at this point, I think we've talked about this enough. What else is there? Did I have anything written down? No. I don't think there is a lot more that I want to say. I don't really feel too great today. Or I have no idea why, but I woke up with a little tummy ache and a little bit of a headache. So we will not be playing VR today, unfortunately. I'm also sorry for that, but I don't feel fit enough to play VR. So what we are going to do instead, we are playing a little bit of Slimerancher. I did get a recommendation for a game that we will be playing after Slimerancher. So look forward to that. I don't know if that game has a set goal. So we might introduce some juggling streams where we do some games for whatever time, like rotation or something. But that depends on if the game has an actual goal that is reachable within like 5 streams or something. Other than that, we will just stick to the series. Where, for example, Ratchet & Clank, obviously a series that we will have a lot of fun with for another few, at least months, probably a year, when if my calculations were correct. So yeah, that's gonna happen for a long time. And then there is obviously Boneworks that does have an end that is pretty much reachable in a timely manner. So other than that, Fridays are basically all bets are off. Okay, so yeah. I'd say without further ado, we will change to the game. I think I have said everything that I wanted to say. So let's see what we were doing here last time. I also see that there is a little bit of a... What is happening here? Okay, let me quickly look something. Maybe the master volume needs to be up a lot more. Because apparently there is no sound. Oh, I know now. Yeah, this fixes it. So yeah, we have the game. I also want to try something really quickly. So I have, if this is in the VOD, like if the sound is in the VOD, then I have not quite understood how the VOD thingy works. Let's also add Slimerancher as my category. So yeah, and now let's go back to the properties and add this back again. So now in the VOD should my sound be back. So yeah, hopefully I understood this correctly and have like my everything worked out. Yeah, we will see. I just hope everything is working as I intended. I also hope the sound is not too much off balance. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Maybe this is a better sound balance. Okay, let's see. This should be a lot better. Okay, what were we doing last time? We were trying to reach through the ruins. We were trying to get through the ruins, right? There's also a lot of stuff we have yet to upgrade. great. And we were kind of trying to get the balance of our feeding. Oops, no. Sleep until morning. That's what I wanted to do. So yeah, we are trying to figure out if we are overfeeding our slimes and what the optimal, like, basically what the optimal conditions for each cage are. So let's keep it like this for a while, and let's see what happens. If we reach like a full feeding station like this, we will probably need to increase the feeding speed. Currently they seem fine. We will see. We will see. I also kind of want to rearrange something here. Well, I think I just messed up everything. Isn't that great? Oh, never mind. It recovered. Only thing I wanted to do is put chat a little bit more to a position where I can read it. And it just vanished for a second. So I was kind of worried. But apparently the page just takes a long time to update the layout. So yeah, maybe 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 we just need to kind of do some guesswork to figure out where the layout will be. Anyways, okay. But this should now be a lot better to look at for me. Because I usually just put the chat to the left. But for some reason I have the feeling that I need it a little bit more to the right now. Like it's now it's directly next to my gameplay for me. So yeah, probably a lot better like this. Right, we have these abominations down here, which should be able to feed themselves, right? Yeah, kind of. I think I will start to put them in a coral. Because... oh, I'm an idiot. Anyways, plot collector and autofeeder. This is enough for now. I guess the music is kind of not too bad, because these slimes tend to explode all the time and get really nasty. So might as well add the music, because it will help. They will not be able to feed themselves, which kind of means they will probably be angry a lot. And that means they are exploding and not calming down, and we will be kind of taking damage whenever we stand next to them. So yeah, having the calming music box is kind of a good idea, actually. Okay, so in hopes that this is gonna be working itself for a while now. We'll leave it like this and sell the plot that we got. Not great, not terrible. Let's I think we can now just go back to the ruins to do a little exploring. Because if I remember correctly, last time we kind of stopped at the ruins. Hi TK, how are you doing? How was your weekend so far? Yeah, we are going to the ruins right now. We are checking out what's left for Slimerancher, because I kinda woke up not feeling the best, so I am going to do a more chill stream today. Good, just melting here. Yeah, I can imagine. Like today, where I live, it's not too bad. From the weather is cooling down, which I really appreciate. Don't push yourself too much. Yeah, that's precisely why I am not playing VR today, because I do not want to hurt my health in any way. So we are just gonna chill today. We are completely chilling with our slime buddies here, and I'm gonna have a great time. Where were the runes again? I think here. Yes, perfect. So this was the riddle for the entrance of the runes. And we can now enter the ruins, which are really, really cool when it comes to riddles. There are also these kind of echoes, which are decoratives. But they are really, like, they really look nice. Those are really cool decorations. At least I think that. A lot better than the decorations that you get out of the boxes that are just lying around. So, oh no, I don't need this one. So if you want decorations, I can recommend these echoes. Just put them at a spot where it's convenient for you to pick up later, because they do take up inventory space, and inventory space is still highly limited. So yeah, just make sure you can still like pick them up, put them in a place where you can easily reach them later, and just pick them up when you are going back anyways. That will probably be the best solution to taking them back home. Yeah, so the rooms are a little bit confusing sometimes when it comes to where you need to go. There are a lot of these buttons which will swap room doors. So if you want to, like, get this echo, and yeah, I don't need the quantum plot really. So we'll put this just here and see what H has to say. These strange glass doors are a good reminder that you can't always have both. Hit that switch over there all you like and both doors will never be open. Sometimes you gotta choose one path or another and there's no way around it. But you know what? Either path you choose is gonna make you hurt some for want of walking the other. Life is filled with doors like these. Yeah, so obviously somebody had a metaphor in mind when designing this room. Unfortunately for them, we can just go the other way. There's literally nothing stopping us from just going both ways, one after the other. I guess this is also a little bit of a metaphor for the quantum slimes that we are encountering in this area. Because obviously there is this quantum theory that whenever you make a decision, there is another universe where you do the exact opposite decision. And that's a nice theory. Technically, there is like a theory is always something that has not been proven. And obviously, it's hard to prove that there is another universe, basically. Like there's for us in this kind of year with our technology and our knowledge about the universe, there's no way we can prove anything related to parallel universes. So even though you can argue like, oh, but it kind of makes sense, blah blah blah, it's still not provable. Like, it can make all the sense at once, but it's not provable. So yeah, kinda unfortunate. You can't prove that there's a universe where XYZ happens instead of something bad. Like there is no proof that there is always as much good stuff happening as well as bad stuff happening, because there's quantum universes where it always splits. Like there's no proof for those kind of things, which does not mean that you can't entertain the thought of that, because certainly it's something of a belief if you believe that there is multiverses or there isn't. And there's not really anyone to tell you that what is his problem? Oh, I think he's hungry. But yeah, you obviously can believe whatever you want. There's just no proof. So whether you believe in multiverses or you don't is totally, completely up to you. It is getting dark again. And there are already tar slimes again. We might need to go back. Big problem is that I do not know currently how to get back. I also kind of can't really get up here, or can I? I can do it like this. Just for a locked treasure pod, which I still don't know how to open them. We are also getting a lot of new models just for hanging out in this area. So I will kind of try to get back. There's a lot of tar slimes here, which are extremely annoying. And you might have spotted the lago that is, or gordo, that is hanging out down there, the lava lago, which we will be handling once I know for sure that we will have enough feeding material for him. Where is the exit? This does not seem to be the exit. Fascinating, aren't they? Who do you think constructed these ancient ruins, and for what purpose? I'd visit this place and ponder that question often. Only one thing is for certain. These folks liked slimes. Eventually I came to the realization that this place was for and how to utilize it. Will you do the same? I don't know. Because if I remember correctly, this is technically just ruins. For the most part. I'm also kind of lost. Apparently I can open the door here without any problems. So let's see. Let's see. I think this is the exit. Yes, perfect. Alright. We can just take our echoes with us. And... did I? No, there's still a closed door over there. There also seems to be... still a key somewhere. But I don't know where exactly. Like most of this stuff, kind of a mystery, because I seem to have forgotten a lot of the game. So we will be trying to get to the end. But I certainly don't 100% remember how to do that. Let's quickly not engage with these guys and get back. Definitely need a lot of those, if possible. Oh, that's a lot of chicken. Where? There. Get over here. I need those chickens. Alright. I think that's all the chickens that have been running around here. Let's see. Hen. Okay. I think that should be fine like this. We also have another harvest, which I will immediately grab and put in our little feeding machine. I will also put the echoes up here, which, as you can see, are quite nice to look at. So, yeah, let's grab some money for it. Let's make some money. The end of the day. We should definitely get the tank upgrade that we I forgot that this is not working like this. I first need to sell. So let's see. Let's grab these heartbeats first. Come on, let's go. Give me all the beats. And I guess we can just put up the rate of the heartbeats at least. These guys will probably be hungry for a little while. And the upgrade station is down here, so let's grab a few upgrades. Definitely the tank booster, like that's a no-brainer. And the heart boost we can grab as well, definitely. We still have an email. Re the van from Casey. It wasn't that bad. You just don't have the fortitude to make it as an artist, I guess. Beatrix LeBeau can climb a mountain before breakfast, but can spend a few days in a modestly accommodated, breaks down only half the time, a vintage touring van. You were so miserable, I still laugh about it. But I really didn't appreciate it for those few days. It was great to have you in the crowd. That van still runs, by the way. God damn, there's apparently some kind of van that they have been living in, more or less. Oops, okay. Yeah, so the boom slimes really like the Brer Hen. I don't think I have any Brer Hens. So we will be just using the normal ones. I think our bag capacity is now at like 60. So we will be trying to... We will be trying to get like 60 hens for the Gordo, for the Magma Gordo. So we don't have to run around like 3 times. Oh, somebody exploded. This is also dangerous, like the plot just getting thrown around, potentially getting thrown into another coral, which would then 100% corrupt all the slimes in that coral. So maybe not the greatest thing. I am just throwing stuff around, I guess. I am... Stop. I think today's stream will be a little bit shorter for just the reason that my focus is kind of not perfect today. But I still want to kind of get a little bit of progress in Slimerancher, and yeah, just hang out a little. I won't overdo anything, basically. I will just chill out, and once I had enough, basically, I will be just getting the rest of the day as a rest. Like usually I would go for 4 hours. But yeah, let's see when I will end today, because I might just get over like a tired point. Like I'm kind of tired right now. But there's also just the possibility of me getting to a point where the tiredness just goes away. That can happen for me. Yeah, I think we are almost at the... we almost have enough hands to... Almost. Do I want to risk it? I kind of want to risk it. Oh my god. These birds were not meant to be looked at like this. And apparently the upgrade was already hitting its limits at 50, so yeah, my plan basically is already exactly how everything should be working. So yeah, let's see what the Magma Gordo has to say to this amount of chimkin. Way is obviously again a little long. I don't seem to remember that we can just place... Like I do see that there is a way. Hi June, how you doing? I seem to remember that there's a way to put like teleporters up, but I currently can't remember how, like the process behind how to get the teleporters. I'm kind of not quite remembering them. I also think there's like a natural teleporter somewhere around here. I don't know where. As well as I kind of just didn't mark the Magma Gordo last time we were here, so I will have to try to scout him out again. Which might be not as easy. Might be over there. Hello Yanka, how are you doing? How's your weekend been? Yeah, we are looking for a Magma Gordo. Doing good, how's you? I am doing a little bit poorly today. I've been waking up with a little bit of a tummy ache and a headache, and it kind of never went away today. So I am a little bit tired, but yeah, the only thing I think that will happen is that I might end stream a little bit earlier, just to make sure that I don't like hurt myself in a way that could be easily prevented. So yeah, I'll try to make some progress in this game. Usually on Saturdays I would be doing VR streams, but since I'm not feeling physically fit, I went with the old classic, we are doing whatever series is currently in rotation anyways. So, oops. So yeah, Slimerancher it is. I found the Gordo. Let's see if we can reach him. I also have a small headache. I'm sure it's the weather. How was work? Work? Today was no work. Weekend just started for me. Yeah, I think you were a freelancer, right? So basically weekends are whenever there's no work, I guess. But You're also from the US, so... What was the time zone? Right, it's like in the middle of the US, it's like 11 a.m. So... I guess it would be Saturday 11 a.m., right? Like that's... Or did I miss something? We do have Saturday, right? Yes. Okay. I was just... I started to be confused. I hope this is not the reason for the yesterday's stream. Yesterday... Yesterday wasn't streaming, right? I did not stream yesterday, no. Yesterday... Yesterday I wanted, or it was planned for yesterday for me that I and some... It's 1 p.m. here, I see. So it's like the East Coast, right? Right, what I wanted to say is, plan was for yesterday that I meet up with some colleagues and we go drinking a little bit, and that never happened. Like, I asked at the I asked 2 hours early if everything is still standing, and I did not get any answers. In fact, I got a I got one of the guys one of the guys said he can't come, and yeah, kind of there was kind of never an answer to if plan is still up. So yeah, plan got cancelled. I could have streamed yesterday, but I did not. Because the plan was, yeah, to basically go to the city and just drink and have fun with some colleagues, and that kind of got cancelled. So yeah, what I did instead was just chill with people, play a little bit of Repo, and enjoyed the evening, just for myself and my friends. So that was what happened yesterday, basically. And today I went to the barber with my papa, and yeah, I've been up since 7 a.m. with a tummy ache and a headache, and yeah, I might cut this stream a little shorter than I usually do. The ghostly face lemon trees that you may have seen were a real head scratcher to me for the longest time. I kept dreaming about an ice-cold glass of lemonade on the long summer days I spent exploring these ruins. Delicious stuff. But here's the trick. If you want those lemons, you've got to be willing to part with a fruit of your own. Give it a shot. Yeah, that's basically the explanation on how to get the lemons. Understandable though, yeah, I hope so. I am currently, like, the headache is kind of gone, and the tummy ache has kind of devolved into a little bit of nausea. Other than that, it's just a little bit of fatigue right now. So not too bad. I might be a little bit more silly than usual because yeah, focus, hocus pocus, where's my focus? Oh, not work, I just remembered that you need to get up early. Yeah, technically, as I am a software developer, I technically can work whenever. I do have office times where I am supposed to be in the office or in the home office, like where I just have to be available basically. And these times are 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. which, yeah, I am upholding basically. And other than that, I technically could whenever start working, and I do have the freedom of just going early if I do overtime. But I do like kind of the rhythm of the 9 to 5 with the additional how would you say, upgrade, like the 9 to 5 rhythm. I have like a mandatory work break, lunch break, which I have to legally uphold. And I can technically, like, I do this on Mondays, where I do an extra hour on Mondays and take an earlier hour off either on Wednesday or on Friday, depending on what I have to do. Like, in short, your own boss, basically, yeah. And usually in the not summer break, I have a Japanese class which I attend. And to attend that Japanese class, I have to leave half an hour early. So my usual work plan is do the extra hour on Monday, so that I have the extra half hour on Wednesday. And on Friday I can also just leave half an hour early, so I can get my grocery shopping done. And when I have my grocery shopping done, I almost immediately get to streaming. And it's usually like this type of game because it's really relaxing and I can just ease into the weekend. So yeah, that's the usual plan. And yeah, currently I don't have the Japanese classes, which means I have like an hour earlier on Fridays. So I could technically Japanese, yes. I am learning Japanese since 2 years actually, and I am not the best with the particles, but in general I am mostly able to formulate sentences, which mostly make sense. I can definitely introduce myself. It's like watashi wa, or no, technically like the absolute correct and formally correct way is different per person. And how I would actually talk to peers of the same age group, it would usually be like ore. So I would be saying ore wa SMB desu. Ore wa 29歳です。ドイツです。It's yeah, I have also not been practicing for like 4 weeks. So I would kind of have to get my notes back in order, but I could formulate sentences like I am going somewhere, like depending on the location, it would be something like Kombini ni ikimasu. I think that's that would be correct. Yeah, we have just entered an ominous chamber, and there's a note here. The ruins used to be some kind of warp station used by whoever created it to connect to one of the most distant corners of the far, far range. Be careful, Beatrice. Once you cross over, you will be in truly untamed country. Tough, beautiful. Though beautiful, the other side can be an unforgiving place. So, a fair warning from our friend. And... right. We still have stuff to do. Is this Slimerancher 1 or 2? This is Slimerancher 1. Hello, Sasapen? Sasapena? How are you doing? I think Sapena would be correct, right? So right, we need some. I'm doing bad. Oh no! I hope everything works out at the end. I shall pray for your good luck. Yeah, to progress we need a little bit of quantum plort, which I do not have. Shoot plots, yes. I know that I need to shoot plots, but as you can see, I do not have plots. So we will be trying to get some, like the one over here. And since there are a lot of they just took off, just like that. There are enough quantum lines around here that I can probably just get the plot. Alright, this should be enough. Let's get a bag. I'm making a Slimerancher fan game that's open world and multiplayer, and I keep getting error. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't think I have enough information to even try to help you right now. But feel free to explain it to me. Maybe it helps you to understand what the error is. And maybe you can solve your own problem just by explaining to me what you are doing, and maybe it will reveal itself in a dream for you. Alright, I have already forgotten how I got to the portal. So we will do something I usually do in this game. We will take a little flying course here. And let's see. That's not enough. No. Also hearing bad slimes again. Okay, this does not work currently. Maybe we can. Nope, I have no energy left. So Let's try that at a different position. Free plot, definitely take this with us. And I think, yes, there's also a map. Perfect. I for some reason did not activate the map yet. The reason being I have not found the map at that point. So let's try to get back. I'm also very unsure if this is the intended way to get over there, but I have yet to see another way to do it. Like I'm almost positive that you have no other way into this place. Alright, so we have enough quantum floors to activate this teleporter. And I cannot aim. I am literally unable to aim. Yeah, so this is the teleporter. This will get us to the last area. And there is basically one mission we have in the last area, which I will get into once we are there. We don't really need anything, but getting here is always a little bit annoying. I love the R sound from the statues. Yeah, the little slime. Yeah, once we go there, this is a little bit more dangerous territory, but it really isn't dangerous if you know what to do. So we'll just get in there. We are... First of all, we got the achievement for getting here. And we are now in the Glass Desert, which is probably the most dangerous place in the game. Technically, it's a whole separate map, and yeah, the nights are usually not really problematic. I think when it becomes day, we can get storms, which are really bad, like really bad. We have these little plants, which is our mission now. We want these plants to flourish, and these plants are basically the only reason we might become safe here. Like this desert can become kind of a safe place. So we will try to reactivate every single one of these plants. We also have these tiny statues here, and yeah, as you can see, this is one of the things in this desert that are sometimes happening. Little tornadoes. Once the sun is at a certain spot, I think we also get some other dangerous stuff happening. Like the tornadoes are fine. The tornadoes don't really do anything. Once we are at a, like, there are certain times of the day that are really dangerous, where we want to try to not be outside. And yeah, our mission is to revive these plants, and how we do that we will find out shortly. The Glass Desert is a fascinating place, but you need to be on guard. At any moment, a dangerous solar anomaly can occur that will cause all heck to break loose for a spell. You'll know it when you see it, and when you do, head for cover or risk burning your tuches. Tuches. Yeah. A solar anomaly can happen. Obviously, solar anomalies can't happen at night. So we are pretty safe at night. But we are not at all safe at the day. Like there's any time of the day we can just get blasted by fireballs, which obviously we don't want. Like that's the opposite of something we want to happen. There's also a map here. This is probably the fastest map I have found this playthrough. Where we get a little introduction. Apparently up here is something that we might want to see. We don't have a key yet though. Which we also find painted hands apparently. And Tangle Slime likes this a lot. Okay, we don't have a Tangle Slime yet, I think. We not... Oh, Solar... we got a Solar situation here. We want to head for cover. As soon as possible. I think this is our cover. Yes. Kind of. Oh, there's a default rock slime here, okay. Default rock slime statue. I have to keep that in mind. There are multiples of them, and I just got wrecked by a fireball. And did not take any damage apparently. Yeah, not great, not terrible. Right. We need... And I think this is written here. The desert is a harsh place for sure, but there are little pockets like this where life is awaiting to flow back into the soil and reach towards the clouds. Of course, it might happen a little faster if you give it a helping hand. Use that noggin, Beatrice. Yeah. We are trying to revive this desert at this point. We are also trying to not burn to death out there, so I will take a very short break, waiting out this this little desert storm for a very short minute. Using that break to get a little zip of hydration. Okay, I think we might be able to just get through the desert at this point. What is the... Oh, this is the stuff that we don't want to touch, I guess. Yeah, but solar anomaly has stopped. We are on our way to get these little guys. But there is... I don't think any way... Yeah. Like, there's no plants in this desert, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can feed this guy. So we will be heading back to... I think there was a fire slime right now. Can't say for sure. But yeah, we will head to the base. Except if I find some plant material somewhere around here. But I don't think there's any plants which I can get. The only way I technically could, even then I'm pretty sure I don't have the correct... Yeah, they are fruit eaters, so we couldn't even... There isn't even an actual way to get anything here without preparations. So we will be heading back. We will grab some of our rock slimes plot, and then we will head back here. I'm pretty sure, wasn't there a teleporter here? No teleporter, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think there is... I don't seem to remember correctly that there would be any type of teleporter around here. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like this. So we are just normally heading back. Getting a... Oops. I teleported twice. Maybe don't do that. But there's a return teleporter right here. I am quite convinced that we are not going to have a two-way teleport with that. Like, I can't remember there being a two-way teleport for this. Like, this is just our ranch, the back teleporter. Yeah. Unfortunately, no return to where we were. But while we're here, we get a power core upgrade, because it is quite annoying to... Jesus, that's a lot of... What? What? I am confused. Why did it just blast everything out? I thought the interval was... Did I miss something? Did I don't know. Yeah. For some reason, the game decided to dispense everything at once, like everything. I have no idea why. But that also doesn't really matter, because we have a lot of fruits and vegetables here, which we can just refill. Like, there's no downside currently. We will just grab all the fruits that we have right here. And for some reason they didn't drop either. Like, this is quite the big, like, loot. I'm curious as to how this, the underground looks right now. The underground doesn't seem to be affected for some reason. Maybe because of the teleport and loading. Could be. I would assume though that the ranch is kind of on a global rendering level a little bit. Like, maybe not on a graphical rendering, but as a... Like, you have the area at least, like, simulated at all times. I would assume that's the case, because otherwise you would probably not be able to have the game run smoothly. You would basically have to decide if you wanted to have the game run with the farm in the background all the time, like fully rendered, which is not a good idea. Or, on the other hand, you could not, like, you would have to choose if it's not simulated on a very low level, you would have to choose if you want to render the farm at all times, or if you wanted to not render it at all. Like those would be your two options. One would be lagging the game, and the other would be making the farm a little bit useless, because it would only work while you are hanging out. So I would assume that it's being simulated at all times, just not as a like graphical thing. New Year's Eve. Casey, hi Bear. Do you remember New Year's Eve when we were looking for that party? While we were wandering around the city, lost. I got my bearings and didn't tell you because I knew we were close to that coffee shop run by the tyrant. And since it was starting to rain, I thought it would be really romantic to stumble across the place again. I guess I finally found the courage. But the coffee shop went out of business and it was a taco place now. So we ate tacos in the rain and it was just the best thing. We were on the roof of your old apartment hoping to see the fireworks. I was going to tell you something then, but that's when you told me about Africa. It sounded like an amazing trip. I was really happy you were doing what you loved to do. Casey. Yeah, so apparently we were already traveling a lot back on Earth, and there is something that Casey wanted to tell us that he or she did not tell us. So I made a huge mistake, I think. Never mind, they are still there. I for some reason thought that there is that I already sold every plort, basically. Which would have been a nightmare actually, because I needed the rock plot for the desert, and yeah, that would have been a little bit embarrassing to go back here to get the rock plot just to sell everything and not have rock plot. That would have been absolutely a thing that I would do. Okay, so let's not touch the rock plot at all right now. I also don't know how much rock plot we need, so we will be just taking everything with us. Relatable, yeah. It's a thing people do, just selling everything they have and need. It happens. And it's not even Monday. Because that's certainly something that would happen at a Monday. Like, I don't know which weekday it is in the game, but the day I sell all my rock plot that I needed for something else, that's gonna be a Monday. I've 100% have done that, yeah. Okay, but we got our rock plot. Like what? We could grab some fruits. Like there are a lot of fruits here that we could just grab for brain, no salad. Yeah, that's... I have to be very careful right now. Like there is 100% there's a non-zero chance that I will look at the rock plot and think to myself, yeah, let's sell this right now. Like, why else would you have it in your inventory other than to sell it? But no, I think we're fine. I also think that 40 mint lemons will not be enough, actually. So I will just grab these freshly ripened ones. You go each. Alright. This should be fine. Yeah. So why I am taking the mint mangoes with me, there is a Gordo, which likes fruits. And let me quickly try to read just a mute reader. Is that the name? Thank you for following. I hope I said your name right. I am getting eaten alive. That is not good. Yeah, why I took the mint mangoes with me, there is a Gordo that likes fruit, and I just hope that this is enough fruit to get the Gordo to explode, which would be very beneficial for us. I also think that there is another Gordo somewhere that we could potentially also explode, but I wasn't sure if he's already there, so I will just this is not the way. I will just try my luck. And we will see. We will see. Because I think the other Gordo eats vegetables, but I'm not 100% sure. So we will just try to get there and hope for the best. We can obviously do everything at any time, so maybe the Gordo loves the mango. Maybe. But I do know for sure that we have like this, the Dervish, which eats prickly pears and has a diet of fruit. So this Gordo will 100% like fruit or eat fruit. And say mango to go. I have no idea what that reference is. I assume this is from short or something. Because I have I only know the man gotta go. I only know the my man goes to blow up, which I man gotta go. Yeah, I kind of a little bit get what you are trying to convey. I don't know if it's a reference or if this is genuinely a bit that you came up with right now. Because it's a good bit, but I've kind of missed the point, missed the opportunity to correctly implement it. Not a reference, just my brain rot. I see. Is it just your brain rot, or is it just overall brain rot? I have no idea. Because that's one of the things that kind of qualifies me as old. I do not watch brain rot. I barely know what brain rot is. I heard about Bombadillo Crocodilo and Cappuccino Ballerina and horizontal rotierender Hering. That's all the brain rot I know about, and I think there is like a lot of brain rot out there like this. So yeah. Not up to date. I literally got in thought. I literally got in thought. Like you went into deep thought. Like that's a meme I would have like recognized. Deep thought with deep thought. That's a meme. Like brain rot before brain rot was brain rot. Like nowadays the type of memes like brain rot is a subtype of a meme, I think. But I'm not sure. I'm not with the hip youngsters from nowadays. I don't know what terminology is used for everything. Like if I went into a like if there are like partying youths and I go to them and say like, "What's up, my skibbity rizzlers?" I think I will be evicted immediately. I don't think I want to go over there. Yeah, so the correct slime has exploded. There's also this slime, which eats meat, so vegetables would have been incorrect. However, I also don't have enough meat for that Gordo. Because I would probably need another 50 chickens, which I do not have right now. Yeah. 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 Okay, I think that were all of them. Perfect. Okay, so this is our ticket to getting the desert back alive. We can grab some water, and as you can see, we have ancient water now, which we can carry with us for 30 seconds before this ancient water, for some reason, stops being ancient. Don't ask me how that works. I would have thought that ancient water would stay ancient. But yeah, we can now grow these flowers, which in turn will spawn like a lot of other things. They sound cute, lol. Yeah, the slimes are really cute in my opinion. Even though they kind of try to kill you and sometimes try to eat you, they are still, in general, very cute. Just passed the expiration date after 30 seconds. Yeah, it's like first of all, hello Razor. Let me give you a quick shout out. For anyone who does not know Razor, he is another VTuber, mainly for the furry type, and he plays a lot of different games actually. Oh right, this is not how the command works. No, I messed it up. I messed it up. Okay, let me wait. I got this. I'm a professional. I can do this. Okay, first of all, oh no, I'm about to die, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah. So last time Razor played Don't Starve Together, and let me quickly give the official Twitch shoutout. All right. So yeah, Razor is a comfy VTuber, and he is currently on vacation. But if you want, you can follow him, and once he's back from vacation, there will be fun streams. Fun and mostly comfy, except if it's like a horror stream, like for horror games, then it could happen that that there might be a scream or two. Yeah, but usually quite the comfy atmosphere at his place as well. So yeah, why not check him out? Be right back. All right, take care. No worries. Heck yes, yeah. So, how are you doing? How's the vacation? You are heading back in a few days, if I remember correctly, right? Thank you so much. No problem. I do my best to remember those shoutouts. Sometimes I just plain forget because I forget. I am not the best when it comes to remembering stuff. So I might forget, but I do want to give a shout out to the people I think that are really cool, and you happen to be one of them. So yeah, no need to thank me. Oh, we have a key, right? I've also... Yeah, there are no more plants around here. I think I remember that in this desert there are like a few ways that we can take. And we basically lock in a path by, yeah. So we can choose to get this door or the other door, but I think at the end they both kind of connect to the same area. So I think because the ancient water is like right down there, the source, we will just go here and hopefully... how am I doing? I am... I've woken up with a tummy ache and a headache. That over the day kind of turned into a being tired and a little bit nauseous. But yeah, I'm doing otherwise fine. I got a haircut this morning. I plan haircuts with my papa every 6 to 8 weeks. And I got a haircut this morning. We went for a haircut, and after that I went to my parents' place. We had some breakfast. And yeah, then you mean a bear cut? Yes, exactly. I got a bear cut. That is exactly right. Yeah, we then got breakfast at my parents. I showed my papa the new Switch, because I got a Switch too. And I showed him the differences. He plays 2 games, which is a sort of sports resort game and Mario Kart 8. And he couldn't play Mario Kart 8 without changing the cartridges, because I only buy the ROM cartridges. Like, if there are games that are only available for the virtual, like from the store, I don't buy those games, because there might someday be a shutdown. Like, for example, the Nintendo 3DS had its game store shut down, and this is obviously a common theme, because the companies usually don't keep these stores up forever, because they are at some point less profitable than they cost, and that obviously is not in the interest of a company. So yeah, definitely I have nothing to offer this money cat. Okay. Yeah, so at some point not profitable anymore, so the servers get shut down and you can't play your games anymore. Which does not happen if you have virtual... No, I wanted to take him with me. Which obviously does not happen if you have physical copies. So if I can, grab the physical copies and that means as long as I don't accidentally destroy my game console, I will forever be able to play those games. Which is for me currently the only reason to keep supporting Nintendo. Because that's like the only thing not the only thing. There are a lot of different aspects when it comes to Nintendo. Like, obviously Nintendo does a lot of stupid stuff, but there are also still things that I think Nintendo does great. Is there also a Slimerancher 2? I feel like I've heard of it. Absolutely have you heard of it, because Slimerancher 2 is together on the list of games that I will be playing. And it came out fairly soon after the first one. There, if I remember correctly, because I have not actually played Slimerancher 2 before. I have played through Slimerancher 1 for like 3 times with this playthrough. And I have never touched Slimerancher 2. So yeah, that will be a fun blind playthrough. But it won't be the immediate game after this one, because first of all I want to kind of have a little break in between. And I got a recommendation from Janka the other day that I should be trying out. Let me quickly go into my notes. That I should try Novalands. So next game for the random slot, for the Friday slot, will be Novalands. And depending on how the game is determined as win and lose conditions, depending on basically if I can win, quote-unquote, the game, or if it's like in Factorio where you have a goal that you have to achieve, then I will see how long that will take. And depending on how long it will take to finish the game, I may or may not add game rotations. So let's say if I can't finish Novalands in 5 streams, I will just add a rotation for Slimerancher 2, where from that point on I will arbitrarily decide if I want to play Slimerancher or Novalands. So arbitrarily in this context means I will either have chat choose depending on if someone is there at the start of the stream, or if nobody is in my chat in the first 20 minutes, I will just decide for myself. So basically I will not have a, like, for example, sometimes, like currently I have Ratchet & Clank Monday, which undoubtedly is Ratchet & Clank, but sometimes I just write VR Saturday, depending on, I have taken the wrong things with me. Yeah, depending on the game. Like sometimes I write VR Saturday, but sometimes I will also write Boneworks if I am 100% locked in for Boneworks for that week. I write Boneworks in the schedule. And for the Fridays, I will currently have Slimerancher in there. Oh no, I know what this means. Alright. Can you eat this? No. Can you eat this? No. I need fruits, I guess. Is that right? Veggies. This is a veggie. Whoops. Eat your veggies. Eat more veggies. You eat that veggie. Eat it. Eat it. You want it? Yes. Thank you. Okay. Problem solved. Yeah. But for the Fridays, I will just try to not lock in anything if I will have a spontaneous decision. And the spontaneous decision can also include that you can vote which game you want to see. So if we are at like the 5th Nova game, Novaland stream, and you had enough of Novalands, I will also let you decide if you want to see something else. And if... oh no, that's not good. And if, for example, I am really committed to just playing Slimerancher 2 because I have had enough of Novalands, I will... I might decide for myself. Like, there's still... like, I obviously still have the last say if I have, like... If I really don't want to play, like, for example, if we are going to play, like, Slimeranchers for 5 streams in a row after that, then I might decide for myself at that point that I want to go back to Novalands or something like that. Like, that is still something that might be happening, which is why, like, the decision process for the Friday evenings is just arbitrary. That's just how that will work. I am in quite the inferno right now. I'm looking forward to your opinion on that game. I am looking forward to trying it out. If it's really like a Factorio and it's a little fun Friday, yeah. It's a relaxing Friday where I am willing to take input, but sometimes will be exerting my free will, basically. Like, I will be expressing my free will sometimes. So yeah, depending on, because at the end of the day everything is here to everything should be fun for everyone, and obviously that includes me. Like, fun for everyone includes the streamer as well, in my opinion. I know that some streamers think a little bit different about that, which is fine. Everyone can handle their stream how they want, and if they want to if they want to please the crowd at all costs, then I am not in the position to tell them otherwise. Okay, we got these plants to grow again. I am... like, what did we gain? We got some fruits, which I don't think we need right now. And there is... Did I miss some Gordo at some point? I have a feeling that I missed a Gordo somewhere. There's also not really... oh my god, I misjudged what that was. Yeah, I think just the one that wanted meat. Okay, guess we will try to grab some meat then. Welcome back. Hope whatever you did was pleasant. Yeah, we are reviving the desert right now, and I'm currently trying to find the last key, basically. We do need these chickens because we will be feeding meat to the Gordo. So I will be grabbing every chicken that I can. I will be grabbing every chicken that I can. And I might be throwing away a lot of rock floor just to get this to work. Was checking out the email. I see. So, yeah. I have decided. And, yeah. I don't really want to get into everything on stream. Just know that I really appreciated everything. But yeah, I'm currently not really in a position to get that much budget. So yeah, I'm kind of, oh right, this is the final door basically, where we have a little bit of lore. I hoped it to be a pleasure. Yeah, I'm really sorry, but it's not working out unfortunately. Like I really would have loved to commission you, but I'm just currently not in a position with that kind of budget. So let's see what H has to say about this. 2 doors, Beatrice. Life is filled with moments where there are 2 doors and you can only choose one. I came to the far, far range because the search for the unknown is in my bones. And in time, even 1,000 light years away from Earth wasn't enough. So I searched for secrets within the ancient rooms that led me here. This place was my ticket to go even further. Yeah, so we have another like 2-door situation where we can flip the switch basically. So let's see what we can get told by H here. The ruins are actually great engines that allow for travel through space and maybe even time. After years of study, I knew how to activate them, and I alone would be the first to cross over into the true beyond. It was the ultimate adventure. But then there's that other door. I met Thora and fell in love. What are the chances of that? She had a piece of my heart, and the universe had the other. 2 doors, Beatrice. Yeah, so heavily leaning into the 2 doors metaphor. And yeah, we have basically the choice to go through either door. I don't think like there is a lot. Like I think we can just go back if we don't like the 1 door. I've curated something else for you, and I'm sure you will love it. Whenever you are free, have a look at it. Absolutely, I will check it out as soon as I can. Oh, those are the prickly pears. We need those. Okay, Rooster, goodbye. I will check it out as soon as I can. And if I can allocate a budget for it, I will see when I can budget that out. I do have currently a little bit of a financial situation where there was a bill that kind of exploded on me. So I'm already a little bit struggling, like to this month's end and probably till October. I will see if I can budget something out in November. I will try to budget something out if I can. I choose my door. I went back to the ranch and promptly sold it. I packed my things and took a tour of this beautiful land one last time, leaving these little notes for you. It was time I said goodbye to the life I had. My hands and feet tingled as I approached this monolithic warp terminal. What lay ahead of me was an adventure unlike anything I've had ever known in my life. I stepped onto the platform, my heart racing. Yeah, so there is apparently another platform, another teleporter maybe, which we probably want to activate. But how do we activate it? We'll find out. Doors like these discover where Hobson's journey ended, which is the achievement that we just got. But I didn't go. I packed for a new adventure, but it wasn't going to be beyond space and time. So I said a little goodbye to what could have been and headed to Thoros Ranch. I'm looking forward to hearing the sound of these wind chimes. I've never been in love before, never known anything like it. It's time I got to know what all the fuss is about. So good luck to you, Beatrice. Always remember to use your head, but let your heart do the thinking. Every now and again, it might surprise you. Yeah, so our little adventuring predecessor apparently found love and chose to follow his heart, which quite the nice ending. And I am just appreciating the skybox right now. Yeah, there is this kind of teleporter deal, which I currently actually don't know what the activation was going to be, like how to activate it, if it activates at all, because I quite certainly can't remember if that was activatable. I don't know. But yeah, this is basically the end of the story of our predecessor, which one could see as the end of the game. But we obviously still have a little bit of stuff to do, which we absolutely will be doing, if possible. Trying to kind of get up here, but I think there is a invisible wall or something. Yeah, I think there's an invisible wall. So no? Yes? No? Maybe? No. Okay. Let's not get hung up on this. Wait. Is it activated now? No, it is not. It looked activated. I have no idea what I need to do to actually activate it right now. I would assume it's something with the sun, like wherever the sun is shining. Because the moon, obviously, by the way, this is one of the best things about... Oh no, it's a sun anomaly. Let me quickly explain. This moon, take a very, very deep look at it. It has a face like a slime. Yeah, so really, really cool moon. Okay, apparently the sun anomaly... Why is the sun anomaly in the middle of the night? Somebody explain, please. Yeah, let's try to find out first of all, how not to die here, and second of all, what the other Gordo slime is going to be. You missed the face. Let me quickly try not to die and show you the face then. There he is, a little bit higher up. You might be able. One of his eyes is kind of over here, like in the middle. Moon is obviously like it's almost 5 a.m. So the moon is kind of disappearing. But yeah, here are one of his eyes, the other is currently behind these pillars, and then you have the big old mouth that that is kinda now sinking behind the horizon, and yeah, we will be seeing the sun in a few in a minute or two. So let me see that I get back to the start, which with my navigation skills is probably gonna take us a long time. I have been compared to my navigation skills have been compared to Lorenosaurus from One Piece, and I think Lorenosaurus will be insulted by that. There is one of my favorite stories. When I was like 18, 19 years old, I wanted to visit a friend not too far away, and there is a city somewhere like relatively near our city, like an hour away, that has the funny name, if you translate it, Thingy City, basically. The basic translation would be something like Thingy City, and I somehow, for whatever reason, ended up in Thingy City. Which, hilarious name, fun adventure, but it really encases my navigation skills. Like, it really highlights how that works for me. Alright, I think we found our way back. There is more chicken. Let's take a more chicken. No, I forgot. I am dead. I am an idiot. I forgot that I have to look out for my stamina. Welcome back at the farm. Yeah, there was not enough stamina. I majorly messed up, and we lost all the chickens that we had. So I will be silently crying while attending to the farm. Yeah, at least we have a lot of money. Like that's cool. Like we can buy like whatever. I don't know what we can buy currently, but we can buy it, I guess. I think we can actually get a little bit more stuff on the farm right now, like more inner storm. a inner storm in my brain for sure. Well, we can probably like get this area, the lab, which is a good area to have, because this actually is kind of a laboratory where we can get some stuff. For example, right, like these are little things that we can set up. A set of 2 teleporters that can be used to create your own quick travel. Oh, yes, perfect. That's actually great. Can buy the blueprints here, basically. For some reason, we need to do that multiple times, more or less. Oh, I should not waste too much of the money we have. Yeah, let's see. The warp tech. Oh no, I forgot that this is the thing. Okay. Yeah, we have like extractors, which are novice drill, novice pump, and novice apiary. We need to fabricate those, which require certain types of plot. And we do have all the types of plots that we need to make those. But they are a real pain to maintain. Like, you have to put them somewhere and to look after them all the time. Like, they are not really... I don't like this element of the game, really. I'm not a fan of it. But let's see. I built this lab after meeting a slime scientist and learning about the wonders of plot technology. I figured it would be fun to tinker with on rainy days. I only nearly blew myself up 3 times, which is pretty good given my tendency for that sort of thing in my other hobbies. But it soon became a reminder that I have a thirst for adventure, and being cooped up in a barn all day wasn't ever going to satisfy that thirst. Soon I began to set my sights for horizons beyond this ranch, and once I got to think on it, further still. Yeah, so this is basically a laboratory from our friend. I know that I want to have an incinerator here. I know this from experience, basically. And an ashtray is very helpful. And this is like the perfect place for a certain slime setup, because these coops are very close together, and there is one certain slime that can basically feed himself. So there's a combination of slimes you want to have at that location, because that combination of slime can feed itself. And if it wouldn't feed itself, it would escape constantly, which we don't want, obviously. So yeah, I will be grabbing a little bit of money now in the hopes of buying something useful, and then we will get back to the sad reality that I lost all my chickens. People tell you to not count your chickens before they hatched. Unfortunately, those chickens were hatched, and yeah, it did not help. It did not help. The chickens were counted for us, and we still lost them. Okay, there is this star symbol that is very much annoying me right now. I thought do I need to put slime plot in there to make it go away? Not even. I guess it can be out. Builder shop. Alright, I can now add blueprints. What was it? This one. T, I guess, okay. Yeah, so they want us to check out the builder's shop, so I will check out the builder's shop. Which is basically where we get the blueprints, as I've shown before. But they won't remove the goddamn icon from the map before I've interacted with everything, and they are so slow on updating it. Like, it's not. Yeah, gadget mode. Blah 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 blah. I know. Everything is fine. Everything is super. Build site. Yeah, but I don't have anything, so please Please just remove the tutorial. I beg you. Let's grab this one. I hope this one goes away as well. I don't want this tutorial to be on my face like the whole time. El Informante, thank you for following. Welcome, welcome. Have a seat, grab your snacks, and enjoy some Slimerancher. If you haven't been here in the last 30 minutes, I did not in fact fall down a ravine because I had no stamina. That never happened, and the VOD is lying. So yeah, come join us and see peak gameplay where I never do any mistakes ever. Oops. Scratching your nose while selling floor is not advice. Okay, we got a little bit of money. I will be starting making chicken coops for multiple types of hens, because at this point I really need to. I think this is also the best area to do this. And we will just add some chickens here. Like put two. I always put 2 roost rows and 2 hen hens. Like they will over time. They will just self-manage basically. And whenever a roost row is missing or a hen is missing, I just replace them. And usually it will be they will reproduce the whole time. And whoops, and they will just chill out and have a great time. And very rarely both of your roost rows will just get old, which means the chickens won't lay any eggs, which means your chickens are not gonna reproduce, which obviously you don't want. So yeah, we will try to avoid that by just getting like a system going where the chickens will just keep hatching. And this is for me, like I found this out a little bit. That's like my go-to strategy to like skim everything that is more than 2 chickens. Oh, I think I read this one before. Oh, we can get this place. Never mind, we don't have the money. Anyways, yeah, I think that's enough chicken for now. We might grab some chicken on the way. There might be a possibility of chicken in the jungle, which I would really appreciate if the game just gave it to me. I don't know why, but this game is giving me another level of relaxation. I mean, it is meant to be like a cozy game, so I 100% feel that in general about this game. Like this is... You can technically, if you ignore what I am currently doing, you can just chill out at your farm, look at your slimes, Like there's nothing stopping you from, especially with an explanation. like me explaining stuff, or the explanation of why it's so relaxing. Because I do try my best to explain everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. So, by the way, we still have the tutorial in my face, which I hope would go away, but apparently the game does not like me not getting a tutorial. You explaining everything, NG. I try my best. There are games where obviously I played through Slimerancher 1 before, like twice. Twice I played it completely through the end, and therefore I can definitely go into depth of a lot of things. And yeah, the reading part of the story elements, I just like to do a little bit of out loud reading. It's I always like it in other people's streams when they kind of try to voice act things out, and I will always appreciate it and want to kind of do the same for people, because it is for me as well really relaxing. The reading out loud is a little bit strenuous on my voice, but it's not something I can't do for like 4 hours. Like I could probably easily like do a little book reading or something. Well, maybe not for 4 hours, because I do like to have little breaks in between where I can just rest my voice. Other than that, I will probably be able to... Like one of the funnest streams that I have seen is basically people realizing that there are many characters that they need to voice, and then they just invite somebody else to read voices with them. And that's like one of the funnest streams. Like the funniest streams, actually. The funniest stream that I can think of when it comes to voice acting was a Super Mario 64 ROM hack made by Simple Flips, where at some point he got like 5 friends, everyone got a character, and each one voiced a certain character, and it was like a Super Mario 64 track adaptation. And yeah, the voices weren't even accurate to the character, it was just very funny. Don't forget to drink water. Definitely drinking water. I did not forget to drink water for like 2 hours right now. And that's also something I really have to start doing, is because for some reason my brain does not do the connection of your throat is kind of uncomfortable right now, maybe you should drink something. For some reason I have not made this connection in my brain yet. It's not 100% there yet. Alright, so I really hope this is enough to appease this Tangle Gordo. But he seems to... it seems to be enough. Yeah, perfect. Oh, there's a teleporter. Yeah, Tangle Slimes. Perfect little companions. Really important for a certain type of slime. I think this is just a back teleporter. Yeah. Does not matter. I actually do like that we are back at home. Wish he had some channel points to at least we can remind him of. Yeah, I am trying to get the affiliate for... First of all, I have some ideas for emotes. And absolutely the hydrate, to activate just the hydrate. If I don't like get the affiliate in like the plan I had in my first stream, I had this little PowerPoint where one of my wishes was to have affiliate by end of the year. There is a reasonable, like we can reasonably try to get it within the next 2 months. Like there's a reasonable chance that we can achieve that. But if that does not happen, I will try to make like an exclamation mark hydrate, where you can just go exclamation mark hydrate and then a sound will play. Which I think Stream Elements kind of supports natively in tandem with Tangia. But yeah, there's still a lot of stuff that I need to look up to get that stuff going. Drink water and stretching. Yeah, the drink water, the stretch, and what is the other thing? Commands would work good. Yeah, I will see if I can hook that kind of stuff up. I do know that it does kind of definitely will work. But yeah, I have not yet looked into it, and I do kind of like need to put time aside to look stuff up like that. Like there's like so much to do every day in my life that I will have to actively assign a time slot for looking up how this kind of stuff works. There can be so much more that will be engaging. Yeah, we could, for example, one of the things I had an idea for is I make a custom API where I can just do some lottery stuff on stuff like that. I did kind of came to the conclusion that the way I would need to implement it is a little bit different. Like I know Stream Elements has like the possibility to do fetch requests, which basically means it can open links, and depending on what the response on the open link is, there's like stuff I can do. However, I don't know if there's actually any way to make an API where I can safely say no one can mess with it in a way that would mess up another user's interactions. Because technically you can always look up the command tables of anyone on the Stream Elements website. And I'm pretty sure there's no way to obscure the commands. Which means I can make like a thing that in my field of work is called a REST API, where I basically would just be able to take the username. Like if I can obscure the commands, I can technically just take the usernames and put them in a, like I have a quote-unquote website. Like if I put in exclamation mark HQ, you get a little quote-unquote homepage. And I could technically use the homepage, like currently it's home.smb.org. I could put a backslash there, like for usually, for example, for Twitch, you have the twitch.tv/smb to get to my channel, which is just a note basically with my name, and the webpage basically checks if the thing behind the slash is a username or they have a reserved character, like the if you do /u and then your name, then you usually get to like your dashboard or something. And technically I could do the same, like if I go to home.smb.org/June, then I could technically make an endpoint that tells you you are June. So I could do that, but that also means that anyone can just type that into their browser and have the same result, which defeats the purpose of doing this stuff on stream. And also would mean that anyone can just impersonate you and do stuff in your name, which is not the goal of that. Like that's really not that great. We got another mayor, Africa, Casey. Thanks, Bear. I never knew you felt that way. I picture you out there on a safari, avoiding the clutches of lions on the savannah, riding elephants across raging rivers, and then as you sit under the stars at night, your weathered hand opens up a locket and there's a picture of me inside. And then your loyal chimpanzee companion gives you a somber, knowing look. Is that accurate? Well, for what it's worth, I miss you too when I was in LA. That bar was just awful, but at least I got some stage time. Ah, I see. Too technical for me, not gonna lie. Yeah, no problem. It's for me, it's a common everyday thing to work with these kind of things. Like most of the internet works that way, but I do understand that this is not something that anyone just understands. Like it is a little bit more complicated under the hood, basically. So I completely understand if that's not completely clear. It's we basically, when I was first introduced to these kind of technologies, we had whole days to explain how these things work. I think I understood a very tiny bit. I can try to explain it a little more in common terms. Basically, you have a website which you could make like an analog. Like if we take a real life analog to how a website works, you could say, okay, I have a big house, like something like a university, and you go to this university. That's just the main website, and obviously at the university you have certain rooms. For example, you have a like science room for chemistry. You have a chemistry room. So the web page, being the university, you want to go to the science room, so you look for the science room, obviously. And that would be like your homepage / science room, right? Like that's basically the equivalent of that navigation. And in the science room, let's say you have like a microscope. because in chemistry you need a microscope. So you go to your homepage /science lab or chemistry lab /microscope, right? Does that make sense so far? What we still need? I don't know what we still need. Like, we got our back teleporter and we got our thingy. But we still kind of need to open up the desert. There's already old chicken in here. But they are reproducing. That's everything seems to be fine here. It's, with the programming stuff, there is usually some kind of real-world analog you can use, basically, to explain stuff. And I hope the university analog does help a little bit of understanding how the web pages work. Because technically you can, after you, to pick up where we left off, you can, at that point, like if you have the microscope, if you found the microscope, you can then technically do actions with the microscope, obviously. Like at some point, you go from finding that room and finding that microscope you wanted. At some point, you will obviously want to do like zoom in with the microscope, like look into the microscope, zoom in with the microscope, and these actions would then also be part of that link you've called so far. And the only thing, like at some point you don't get anything back other than a yeah, that did work, or the no, that did not work. So that's basically how a REST API would work. And the way I would try to implement stuff is I would let stream elements use the commands to take your username, so everything you do gets signed with your username, basically. And then, yeah, you can just keep using the like you would sign with your name, basically, and then use the microscope, and everything you do basically gets also attributed to you. Like you are that's at that point it's your microscope, basically. Like nobody else can touch that microscope because your name is also in the URL, which would be the plan on how I would want to implement whatever we are gonna do with that. But that also requires that nobody knows how this works, and you two might don't know how this works, but there are people out there that know how these kind of things work, and they would take advantage of it. And obviously I don't want that. There is also a possibility of me implementing some extra fun stuff that you can do. Excuse me. I could also make like a website where you can, where I would use like the Twitch login. Like there's Twitch logins services where you can basically log in with your Twitch account, and then once you are logged in with your Twitch account, I can let you do stuff. Like I can for example, let you activate something. Like I could give you a web page with some buttons, and the only thing you need to do at that point is just click the button and stuff happens to me on stream. Or you press the button and a sound effect plays. Something in that general direction, basically. And that would obviously allow for kind of more interactions, but that also requires you to log in into a different site and not use the games chat, which or the Twitch chat, which obviously not everybody wants to do. Especially not everybody wants to trust me with their Twitch account, which I absolutely 100% understand and also support. You should not just go to anyone's stream and if they ask for your Twitch to log into Twitch from their website, I would say 99% of the time that's a bad idea. And the other 1%, I would say I'm not sure if you want to do that, but you can try. So yeah, as a cybersecurity, as someone who also has a little bit of a background in cybersecurity, I do not recommend just logging into like anyone's webpage with the Twitch feature. Like, you should definitely be sure that you can trust that person, and I do not recommend just logging into random people's web pages with Twitch. that's not a thing I recommend. But I am also not the boss of you, so if you want, do it. But I can't recommend it. There's also another message here. Must have been one heck of a scorch that caused these glass formations. They always looked like flames to me, like a great firestorm covered this land before being frozen in time. Then again, maybe these are flames burning away, but at a pace we can't even perceive. Perhaps this desert has two different times overlapping one another, and here we are stuck in the middle of it. Wouldn't that just be wild? Yeah, so wild theories of our friend. They do look a lot like flames. I will give him that. We are still missing something, obviously. You are the guys that give me the correct rod, I think. So let me grab this. Let me grab this as well. That goes there. I probably need... you heard your name a few minutes ago, I think. I talked about how the ideas, the programming ideas I had would work, basically. I was so focused in your details. No problem, no problem. I did kind of try to explain how the stuff works that I usually work with a metaphor of a university, basically, where you can technically just have your address bar. Yeah, I was trying to understand your programming and all. Yeah, it's not easy. I tried my best to explain it. I hope it made it a little bit more clear, but yeah, it is at the end of the day a little bit tied to knowing the background of what that means, basically. So yeah, even with the metaphor, it's still kind of there's still the part missing where actual real world stuff happens, basically. Like at the end of the day, coding is just engraving some kind of logic somewhere, and the stuff that actually matters is what happens at the end. Like, for example, a good example I like to give for what a PC, the PC you are currently using right now, what is the thing? Like, why are you using that metal case? Why are you pressing the button on that metal case? Why are you pressing all those buttons? Because basically, what your computer at the end of the day is a collection of electrons at certain places that give those positions of the electrons meaning by putting them on a screen. Like everything you see, like on your screen, like this game right now, is at the end of the day just a collection of electrons. So why do these collections of electrons mean anything to us? Because what we see them portray has meaning to us. I had a question in mind related to programming or coding, if you don't mind me asking. Absolutely, ask. Like, I'm glad when I can share my experience and knowledge with people. I absolutely appreciate that. Because the electrons stimulate our brains? Technically, yeah. Like, what you see on screen right now, like me switching through the menus, gives you an idea. Technically, these electrons that are on your PC right now are being conveyed through photons on the screen. Like, the screen is producing photons, which go through your eyes into your retinas, which make a picture that is sent to your brain, and your brain interprets these pictures. And depending on what your brain interprets, you respond to it. Like, for example, if you look at the sky and see this very beautiful skybox, your brain is stimulated to release oxytocin and dopamine, and that makes these electrons on your computer give you a reaction, basically. Which, in this case, by looking at the sky and appreciating its beauty, is a good feeling, usually. How do you think AI is shaping the future in programming or coding? I don't know, maybe if I'm asking it right or not. I think I can parse what you want to try to ask. And AI is already kind of shaping the coding and programming spaces, because AI is a fast coder. What does a fast coder mean? It means that you still need someone that knows if the code that was produced was not only fast, but also correct. So as long as AI does not produce correct code, there is no way you will get rid of programmers. And once AI produces correct and fast code, many programmers will just take the AI, give it like the whatever idea they have, and the AI will produce it for them. And there will be so much cool stuff at that moment that there's no way on Earth that there will still be any kind of like bad stuff happening. Like, people, if you have if you have an AI, which you can just tell, I want an app that tells me that like automatically alerts police to any crime in the area. Like, you can just say that, and the AI makes a program that works. Then, yeah, you can basically assume that there's gonna be a lot of good stuff happening from that. And the people that don't know how these kind of things work are usually not gonna be too affected by it. A teacher of mine learned programming and coding with AI. Yeah, AI is a great start for coding, because at the end of the day, starting to code, you will make mistakes anyways. So the AI will help you make these mistakes fast. There is like a doctrine of fail fast, which basically means make your mistakes as fast as possible so you can learn as fast as possible. And AI definitely helps with that. Like, as a beginner, definitely let AI make a program for you, and it will kind of kickstart like your understanding of everything, especially because you can ask the AI why it does stuff and why stuff is happening, and you can just like start to understand everything. Like, it's AI in programming is a great thing. It's definitely because programming is such a such a specific thing. Can do basic structuring and start. Yeah, it can basically make your workspace. Like, usually you can just ask ChatGPT, hey, I want to start coding, and it will say, yeah, here are some coding languages people usually start out with. Then you select one of the languages usually, because usually you don't want to do everything at once. Like, that's usually not a great idea. It's like if if you, for example, wanted to start learning to draw art, and you go like, yeah, I want to make hyper realistic art and also anime cartoon art, like, all at once. Like, I want to do anatomically correct art and also want to make very elaborate cartoony scenes with with a lot of smear frames and stuff. Like, you are gonna have a bad time if you try to do everything at once. So yeah, just choose a language and just roll with it for the moment. And every language comes with its own like ways to do stuff. But you still need to teach AI what's right and wrong. AI can teach only because it learns something. Hopefully this is understandable. Yeah, also, yeah, fuck AI art. AI art is nothing we need. Like, it does not need to exist. AI art is not a thing that needs to exist. So yeah, I can highly recommend just trying to learn. If you need an artwork, like, try to make it yourself first. And if you then still think I need something better, then definitely just get someone who can do it better. And the AI will not be able to do it better, because if you look at it at the end, like, whatever the AI produces, you could have probably done it yourself. Like, it's not gonna be quality. Like, there's not gonna be the same quality as if someone real would have done it. We don't say AI generated images art. We don't at all. Yeah. Like, AI generated anything is well, you have to kind of I suppose, for a better discussion, you would need to differentiate between stuff like AI generated medicine and AI generated science and AI generated code, which would include the overarching area of art. But yeah, technically it's AI generated images are not art. AI generated videos are not art. And AI generated music is also not art. So if you wanted to combine like music, images, artworks, and videos into a neatly tagged label, you would still need to refer to it as art, obviously. So for an easier discourse, I do not completely discourage using the term AI generated art. But in general, I do agree with the sentiment that AI generated images, music, videos, and artworks are not a thing we need. Like that's the most unnecessary thing out there. Like I want more AI medicine that is can be counter-checked and tested and stuff. I want more AI science that can get us materials that might be able to withstand a extreme amount of heat or something. Like I want to see more of that. I want AI to be able to build a building in a city that generates its energy completely from solar energy and can feed like the whole block, like make a building where there are lots of food plants that are just within the city in a building that doesn't look like the worst thing and just feed the city blocks. Like I want to see that kind of AI. I don't need AI to make an image. Like this character on screen, my character on screen right now, is made by me. I took 24 hours, like overall, and it sucked, kind of. But I did it myself. And I don't think that AI would have been able to do it like I wanted it to. Like AI would still have made mistakes along the way that I would have not liked at all. If I was like getting defeated, not not caring at all, like about quality, like just have anything, then I might have done something like that. But obviously, then you can just take any kind of twin image, like just use just look up in the internet of royalty-free stuff. Like there's so much royalty-free art out there that you can just use and make like a little, like you can like cut out a bear, like you can cut out bear ears, like you can put that on a PNG, like whatever, just do it. Like there's so much, like if you don't care about the quality, like if you care so little about the quality that you use AI, then at least make it yourself. Like at least get a little bit of grease on your hands and put a little bit of an artwork together. Like you don't even need to draw it yourself. You can just take stuff that is free on the internet. People are out there making art for free and you can use it. Like you just need to look it up. And it will take like 10 minutes to make something like this character I drew myself. But I could have also just googled a bear, taken a royalty-free image of a bear, taken the stuff I wanted to have, and made a little PNG like that. Like take an anime character. There's probably anime character art that you can just use for free because it's royalty-free somewhere. Like let me quickly look something up. I think I used Paxels, if I remember correctly. How does it? Excuse me. Where is my references? I have like the credits down below. I really hope that I put the background image there as well. Ah, I forgot the background image. I need to someday find how the background image was, where I found the background image. I forgot to put the background image in there. But I think it was Pixels or something. Free stock photos, royalty free. Pixels, right? So it's P-E-X-E-L-S, and you can just type in anime guy or something. And okay, apparently it doesn't go for anime art style right now. But there's photos, like I can let's see, anime. Let me just put anime right now. Just seeing. Okay, he interprets it as animal, which is not what I want. But yeah, you can technically just enter all your things that you want. I can go with Japan. Okay. Like let me quickly I will just Google royalty free anime. Let's see what we get. Pixabay. Pixabay is another great example of where you can get free like stuff. And Pixabay actually has like this image. Let me quickly show you what I found. Just by looking up this little Pixabay thing. There's so many other platforms like Pixabay, FreePic, and so much more. Yeah. Let me quickly throw on the image I just found. I think I can just. Oops. Nope. If I need to download it, I don't think I need to download it. Oh, it's a file like this. Okay. Can I use the web browser page thingy browser? Like anything, and put in like not take a screenshot, open image in new tab. Let's see. Yes, perfect. Okay, this should just work like this. Yeah, okay. So just by looking up royalty-free anime, I was able to. Can I copy this, please? Please. Like this. This is royalty free, apparently. You can just take this and put stuff on it and reuse it. And the only thing you need to do is like look at what kind of license that is. So this one is like royalty free stock illustration, free for use and download. So where is the content license? Yeah. So use content for free, use content without having to attribute the author. So this thing on screen you can even use without crediting the author, which I would not recommend. Like that's a dick move, but you can do that if you really need to for some reason. And you can modify, adapt content into new works. So yeah. Basically, you can take this guy and do your own PNG. And what does it take you? Like 10 minutes? Like at most? You even get a free outfit with him. Like, just 10 minutes, dude. Like, if you don't have 10 minutes, then maybe streaming isn't for you. Then you don't need to, like, make a character. Like, if you don't have 10 minutes, then how do you stream, my bro? Like, you need time to stream. Why would you generate a AI PNG tuber for that? Like, you don't have 10 minutes, dude. Why would you do that? So I'm sorry for ranting there for a little bit, but I usually don't want that kind of vibe to be in this stream. But this was kind of important, in my opinion. Hope you don't mind. Oh no, I just deleted the whole scene. Can I? Oh god, thank god. I almost deleted my welcome scene, like my stream starting screen. I would not have liked that if I did that without being able to reverse that. That would have been not that great, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for the rant. We should have some rants too. Yeah, it's ranting is one of the things I try to avoid, but sometimes it's necessary. Like, this was definitely a necessary rant. So yeah, I'm not even really an artist myself. Like, I have 0 art skills. So yeah, this PNG tuber I made took like 24 hours, and as you can see, it's 2 frames, and it barely resembles what I wanted to resemble. But it's mine. I did that. I made that, and I am glad that I did make it. So yeah, that's the aggressive rambling part of the stream. I am staring at this note for quite some time now. So I will read it. Quite a sight to gaze upon, the sand sea out there, no? I've scoured every corner of the desert, and everywhere I look, that sand sea stretches to the horizon. Makes you wonder just where the heck on the far, far range you are when the slime sea is nowhere to be found. Quite the profound messaging. I completely forgot from where we came from. I seem to remember that we tried to unlock another source for ancient water. Let me... Okay, we need one more. I have yet to find the last one. And we got a new mayor. I have no idea where I am or where I need to go right now. I'm kind of lost. There needs to be some stone statue somewhere. But where? And I think finding the stone statue is probably the last thing I want to do for today. I have to grab some food, so I am lurking, and make sure you check out the email, the mail. I will try to be quick. Yeah. I will check the email after the stream. I will make it my mission to find the last statue. And then I think we can kinda ease into the Sunday with a little raid at that point. But again, first of all, I need to find the last statue, which I think I now kind of remember where we are. This does not help, however. to finding the last statue. Like, this is the entrance to this area, right? Like, we are at this fort, and I think that these statues are usually not too far away from, especially from the ancient water source itself. So technically, yeah, this is like the first one we find. And then we have this case. We can go up there. We can go up here too. And this... Oh, over there is another Goro, I see. And I think we get to him by reviving that plant. But to revive that plant, we need to find out where the last slime statue is. And to find the last slime statue, we need to find the last slime statue. Which is somewhere around here. I am like 59% sure. But not specifically here. I have no idea. I am baffled. I am seriously in like where I have no idea where the area ends in which I should be looking, because there's obviously no hard cut for the area. Like, this little guy is kind of a I think like the reminder that this is not the way to go. And this is definitely the way back. I've been there like thrice now, and I always kind of regret going down there. And this is like a dangerous area. I unlocked a blue teleporter, which does not help. And I am basically going back to the start. Like, this is definitely not the way to go. Like, I have been going back to the start from there on out, so we will do the exact opposite of that and just go back the way we came from. I think this is the area again. If this is the correct area, and somewhere in this area, at any corner, there is the possibility of one of those statues to appear. In general, there will be, at some point, a slime statue somewhere. Am I blind? Like this is... No, don't jump down there. Or do jump down there. Could it be? No, that's a capsule. That's the start of the route. I want to go down there. Like there's no other real point to look at. But there's nothing here. I don't think I can get up there. Uh-oh. I think I am kind of not finding that guy. I have the feeling that I am kind of blind. Where is my statue? Where is my slime? Like this is the core the core point. Like there's nothing at all here. Like there's like absolutely zero amounts of statues are here. There he is! Goddamn ninja. Alright, perfect. I will be now reinvigorating this area. Alright, is this also ancient water? Oh, this is not ancient water, okay. Yeah, we finally found the guy that was necessary to open up the area, and yeah, perfect. We can also reach that over there. I think that's yeah, this is the way probably to get over there. Just float from tree to tree, and just getting up there. This is a game design, by the way. Like this is peak game design actually. All right, so this guy's love veggies. I will probably not feed him everything. Like if he was even close to exploding, he would be shaking right now. And there is like no way I will be wasting that last silver parsnip. So we will go back. We will plant the silver parsnip to grow the guy up there for the next time. So I will be planting silver parsnips now. And then I think I will call it a day and we will raid someone. So if you are currently listening in, we will be raiding in like, let's say 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes is a reasonable assumption of how long it will take to get back, plant the thing, and then, yeah. Let's say we raid at, when I have my clock up in the top right corner. We will be raiding at 22:40, and yeah, I hope everyone will be back by then. Let me get back to the farm because there's the shortcut here. So yeah, I hope the person that I want to raid actually allows raids. That would be great. Let me quickly make a little, like, where's the main game? There it is. Let me make a little text. Where's my text feature? Where is my text feature? Text. Am I blind? Yes, I am. There. Let's see, we do this, yeah, this is a little big, don't worry about it. 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 We got this. No! Where did it went? Actually, let me do it like this. I think that's better. Alright. I think we are all on the same page now. So yeah, let me quickly do everything that we can do at this at the farm. I will put these silver parsnips over here with the other guys. Not because those guys like them or anything, but because it's convenient for what I want to do, basically. And yeah, add the nutritious and delicious soil, and we will be growing those. Yeah, they will probably like feast on them at some point, which we will be avoiding by putting like, oh no, I think they are meat eaters, right? Yeah, they are meat eaters, but they will very much enjoy some phase lemons once I combine them with the quantum slime. I actually forgot. I actually forgot the word for slime for a moment. I'm kinda pooped for the day, I think. Yeah, phase lemon. Let's go. We will put the quantum slime like in that cage later. Because right now I do want to keep the time frame for the raid. So there's a lot of little parsnips here. Not parsnips, heartbeats. Parsnips were the silvery thingies. Yeah, for some reason, whenever we go into the desert, there is like this this abundance of these vegetables. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's lore related. Like that's a thing. kind of curious. That's actually like lore related. Yeah, but yeah, we fill this kind of area. I don't know why I do this. Like today especially, I kind of slip with my wrist and like do the wildest mouse movements. I am not sure if I usually do that, and if it's just like being like because I'm a little bit more observant today, let's say, because I am kind of tired. I try to counteract it with being a little bit more observant. And if it's because of that I notice this, and usually I always do, and just today it kind of appears to me, like it reveals itself to me. No idea. But yeah, let's wrap everything up here. I think this will be I am so tired. I am so sorry. I will be grabbing some food after the stream and then sit and relax. I am also rimping right now. So I really need those channel point redeems. I really need those redeems for unshrimping. I'm sure it's mostly because I'm tired today that I'm actually just not because I usually, or maybe it's because I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. Although I usually also don't really shrimp when playing with mouse and keyboard. But today is just like a tired day. I have the microphone in front of me and want to like make sure that the quality is like good. Which means I have to lean a little bit forward for the microphone, which I also want to fix. Like this is also one of the things I want to fix. I want to get a screw adapter basically. So I can screw the microphone to a like movable arm that I have, where I can just, yeah, I can basically just put the microphone right in front of my face without any problems. I really want to get to a point where I can do that. Like there's also a thing I can do with my microphones, which is like kind of a Linux exclusive thing. For what I can do skill-wise, where I can like take two microphones and get a stereoscopic like setup, which means I can just connect two $60 microphones, which I have because I have an old model of this microphone and a new model, and there's also my virtual reality microphone that I use. So yeah, I can basically get a I basically have a one of those ASMR, like I think most of them use something like the 3D or something, and basically I can do the same thing with two microphones and a little bit of Linux knowledge, which is super funny. I will try to like demonstrate it on stream once I remember that I actually want to try and demonstrate it on stream. Yeah, that's a thing we can do. What did I want to talk about? I completely forgot. I kind of went off the to another topic, and I can't remember what I wanted to talk about before that. We have a mail we can read. Coming home. Casey, hi Bea. The year we both came home to, do you think it ever could have worked? I mean, being with you again every day instead of the long distance thing, that was great. I remember feeling really happy, but something was missing. we both knew that we were giving something up for it all. I think about it all the time, that if we had been less honest about it all, how you might still be running that little garden shop and I still be trying to write music out of a basement. It doesn't matter. I should have told you then what I never did. I should have said it 100 times. Casey. Yeah, so apparently they are having like a little introspective reflection. I am so confused. Let's put this here. Let's keep this the way it is. Parsnips are over there. They are not gonna touch it. Okay. So I think so far we are done with Slimerancher for today. Save and quit. So we will change to the just chatting. I have to do a little bit of a reorganization here, which hopefully is not too hearable. I take my little rate reminder over here, put it like, that does not work out. For some reason, I thought my time was up here. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I also want to put this like this if possible. Alright, and then we can remove it from... No, first of all, we go to the just chatting section. I think this is fine. Like, this is fine. We just remove that rate message from here. Yes. All right. So, yeah, I hope you're all ready. We will be raiding in a few minutes. I have a certain raid target I would like to raid because kind of fits for today. This is who I am going to raid is it's an art stream, and oh, I might not be able to raid. I will see if I can raid. One of the things I am always a little... Sorry. One of the things that is always a little bit hard for me to see... I think if they are available in the raid channel overlay, I think we can raid them. Yeah, I hope. Okay. Let's see. What can I tell you about our raid target? Apparently they are an Oni who likes pizza and dachshunds. Variety gamer. Fortnite and Minecraft is my go-to. Okay. Art streams. I will... Let's see, do they have a Twitter? Yes, they have a Twitter. They also have a Ko-Fi, which is probably a great information. Yeah, I'm unclear. Yeah. So base information about them. They are an Oni who likes pizza and Dark Souls, and variety gamer, Fortnite and Minecraft as go-tos. So yeah, today they are doing an art stream while interviewing a certain person that kind of inspired me to actually sit my ass down and start streaming. So yeah, we are gonna do this like they are like viewer wise and follower wise above me, obviously, but we will still help them out with a little bit of our view force, basically. So yeah, we will rate. I will spoil. Will I spoil the channel name? You know what? I will not spoil the channel name. I will not spoil who we are raiding. We still have a little bit of time until we raid. I will take this time to thank everyone. Actually, I will take the time to read the email, actually, because I think that is hope that is okay. I will not read it out loud, obviously. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing with the model itself is that I actually have like kind of already made a deal, because the deal was like they really, yeah, that it's basically the deal I made was way too good, basically. I don't think that that the that any really, like, from all the people I have been looking at with their portfolios, they did not even come close to the deal I was offered. And when it comes to the 2D model, I basically already agreed to a model, which is yeah, there is the commission is already done, basically, at this point. Like the quote unquote contract is already signed. So unfortunately, I don't really have a, what would you call it? There is currently not a need for another 2D model, unfortunately. But I don't think we talked about any like other things that you can offer if you are currently in chat, June. Like I do like the samples that you gave me. So there might be something different that I want to commission you in the future. I will also send you a mail later if you are not here right now. There might be something different that I would want from you in the future. So be on the lookout for my email. Like I really liked the arts that you like, the models that you made. And if you are open to try something different, or if you already have like like something different in mind, basically. I have an idea that I would like to pitch to you once I have everything sorted out. So I hope that's okay. Like I would love to get you I would love to commission you for a different thing, basically. So if you're here, I will give you I will send you an email later. We are at the time mark that I set for the raid. So thanks everyone for watching. Thank you lurkers. Your lurkers are specifically important for me. And there's also the VOD watchers that I astonished that so many people watch my VOD. Like, thank you. Goddamn. I didn't think my content was that great, but apparently there are like always like 10 people at least watching my VODs, and I really appreciate that. So thank you very much. I love you all. And we are now going to raid. We are raiding. Where is she? Where are they? I am unsure about the gender, so I will just use they. And yeah, I think we can raid. Let's see. Let's start the raid. Okay. Yeah, five viewers already. Okay, so we have our raid message. For some reason, my chat disappeared. I have no fucking idea why. This is the chat message. I would love to see my own chat message. Let me quickly redo that. And we are going to raid. Copy the message and paste it once we are in the other chat. To let them know that we are here. I hope everyone enjoyed the not even that much shorter stream. And I hope I will see you on Monday for some more Ratchet & Clank. And I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Good night and goodbye.